doesn't happen all at once. There is no explosion, no warning, no sound, just a moment that feels slightly wrong. You're walking, maybe scrolling your phone, maybe drinking coffee, and then everything stops. Not slows down, not glitches, stops. The person in front of you freezes mid-step. A bird hangs in the air, wings stretched but unmoving. A car in the distance is locked in place, its wheels no longer turning. Even the wind disappears. You blink. Once, twice. Nothing changes. At first you think it's you. Maybe you fainted. Maybe you're dreaming. So you move. And that's when the fear begins. Because you're the only thing still moving. You reach out, touch someone's arm. It's warm, alive, but completely still. No breathing, no blinking, no reaction. Like the entire world has been paused. Except you. You pull out your phone. No signal, no time changing. The clock is frozen. You check again. Still the same second. Forever. You walk further. People are everywhere. Frozen in laughter. Frozen in anger. Frozen in the middle of conversations that will never finish. You scream, no hecho, because even sound doesn't travel the same anymore. Hours pass. Or at least you think they do. Time doesn't exist anymore. Not the way it used to. You don't get hungry at first. You don't get tired. Your body feels disconnected, like it's no longer part of the same system. You start testing things. You push objects. They move. You drop something. It falls. So physics still works. But only for you. You try to wake someone up. Nothing. You shout into their face. Nothing. You shake them. Nothing. It's like they've been removed from reality. Or you have. Days pass. Or maybe weeks. You lose count. Without time, counting becomes meaningless. You begin to notice something else. The light never changes. The sun stays exactly where it was, frozen in the sky. No sunset, no night, just a constant, unmoving world. That's when it hits you. Time didn't stop for a moment. It stopped permanently. You are not waiting for time to continue. This is the new state of reality, and you are the anomaly. At first, it feels like freedom. No consequences, no deadlines, no rules. You can go anywhere, take anything, do anything. A world completely yours. But that feeling doesn't last, because humans are not built for stillness. You try to talk, but there is no one to respond. You try to laugh, but it sounds wrong. You try to sleep, and that's when things get worse. Because you can sleep, but nothing changes when you wake up. No reset, no progress. Just the same frozen second. Again, and again, and again. Eventually, you start to forget what time felt like, what movement looked like, what life sounded like. You begin to question something terrifying. What if time didn't stop? What if this is just how reality looks, when you're no longer part of it, and then one day something moves? Not you, something else, far away, just slightly. A flicker. You freeze. Your heart starts racing. for the first time in what feels like forever, you are not alone. You don't move. Not immediately. Because for the first time since everything stopped, something else didn't. It was small, barely noticeable, a flicker in the distance, so subtle that your brain tries to reject it. Because if something else is moving, then this isn't just a frozen world. This is something else. You focus. Your eyes lock onto the spot where it happened. Nothing, just the same stillness, the same silent, unmoving reality. You start to doubt yourself. Maybe it was nothing. Maybe your mind is finally breaking. And then it happens again. A shift. Not in the air, not in the light, but in something behind it. Like reality just twitched. Your chest tightens. You take a step forward. Slowly, carefully. Every instinct is telling you not to, but you move anyway. Because the silence is worse. Because being alone is worse. As you get closer, you start to see it. At first, it looks like a shadow, but that's impossible. There is no changing light, no moving source, and yet the shadow moves. It doesn't stretch. It doesn't shift naturally. It repositions, like it's not following the world, but choosing where to be. You stop. Your breath catches. The shadow is attached to something, someone. A person frozen like everyone else, standing in the middle of the street. But their shadow is not frozen. It twitches again. Sharp, unnatural. You whisper, "Hello." No response. The person doesn't move, but the shadow freezes instantly, as if it heard you. Your heart starts pounding. You step back. The shadow doesn't move anymore. It's perfectly still now, just like everything else. Too still, like it's pretending. You wait. Seconds, minutes, you don't know. And then it moves again. Faster this time. Climbing, not along the ground, but up, against the body. Against the rules, crawling up the frozen person's back, like it's trying to become something else. You stumble backward. Your mind races. This isn't physics. This isn't time. This is something inside the system. Something that wasn't meant to be seen. The shadow reaches the person's head, and then it stops, slowly. The frozen person's eyes move, just slightly, just enough to look at you. You feel your entire body go cold, because that should be impossible. Everything is frozen, everything except you. Except that's no longer true. The eyes don't blink. They don't fully turn. They just adjust. Enough to acknowledge you, enough to confirm you've been seen. You try to speak again, but your voice doesn't come out. Not because you're scared, but because something is wrong. The air feels thicker, heavier, like something is pressing down on reality itself. And then the shadow detaches, not like before, not subtle. Not hidden. It pulls itself off the body, like peeling away from the surface of existence. And for a brief moment, you see it. Not a shadow, not darkness, but something that doesn't belong to shape. Your brain refuses to process it. Edges that don't connect, movement that doesn't follow direction. Something that looks at you without having eyes, and then It moves toward you. Fast. Too fast. You run. Instinct takes over. You don't look back. You can't. Because something deep inside you knows. If you look at it again, you won't understand what you're seeing. And your mind won't survive it. The world remains frozen as you run through it. People locked in place. Cars suspended in silence. The sun still frozen in the sky. But now, you're not alone in it anymore. And whatever that thing is, it's not trapped here with you. You are trapped here with it. You keep running, not because you think you can escape, but because stopping feels worse. Because if you stop, it might catch up. Or worse, it might already be right behind you. You don't hear footsteps. You don't hear anything. But that doesn't make it better. The silence is no longer empty. It feels occupied, like something is filling it, watching you from inside it. You turn a corner, your body moving on instinct, your mind trying not to think. And then you stop, not by choice. Your legs just stop working. Because something is wrong, very wrong. The world ahead of you is different. At first, you don't understand what you're seeing. Everything is still frozen. People, cars, the sky. But the space itself looks distorted, like a reflection in broken glass. Except nothing is actually broken. You step closer. Slowly, carefully, and that's when you see it. Lines, faint, thin, almost invisible, running through everything, through the ground, through the buildings, through people like threads, holding reality together. Your breath becomes shallow, because deep down you already know this is not natural. You reach out your hand, hesitate, then touch one of the lines. The moment your fingers make contact, something happens, not outside, inside your head. A sound, not heard, but understood. A voice, not speaking in words, but in meaning. You were not supposed to move. You pull your hand back instantly. Your heart slamming in your chest. The world flickers, just for a second, and suddenly, you see more. The frozen people. They're not just frozen, they're paused, like frames, like snapshots. Every single one of them, held in place by those lines, by something controlling them, managing them, maintaining them. And you are not connected. You look at your own body. No lines, no threads, nothing attaching you to this system. That's when the realization hits hard. You weren't chosen. You were removed. Something disconnects you from whatever is running reality, and now you are outside of it. A glitch, an error. Something that should not exist. Your breathing becomes uneven. Your thoughts spiral. Because if that's true, then the thing chasing you is not random. It's not a monster. It's not a coincidence. It's part of the system, and it's trying to fix you. You feel it again. That pressure. Closer now, much closer. The air behind you shifts, not moving, but changing. Like reality is adjusting itself, you don't turn around. You don't want to see it, because now you understand. It's not chasing you to kill you. It's chasing you to put you back or erase you completely. The voice returns, stronger this time, more direct. You are not in time anymore. Time is in us. Your vision blurs. For a moment, you see something else. Not the frozen world, but layers, endless layers of the same moment, stacked on top of each other, maintained, controlled, observed, and something moving between them, freely, like it belongs there, like it always has. And then your vision snaps back. You're still there, still in the frozen world, still running out of nowhere to go. But now you know the truth. This world isn't broken. You don't run anymore. Not because you're safe, but because something inside you has changed. The fear is still there, but now there's something else. Understanding, not complete, not clear, but enough to make one thing certain. This was never random. You stand still in a world that no longer moves, and for the first time, you listen, not with your ears, but with whatever that voice used before, that thing inside your head, the one that doesn't speak in sound, but in meaning, and now it's louder. You feel it instead of hearing it, like pressure behind your thoughts. You were not removed. You disconnect yourself. Your eyes widen. That doesn't make sense. You didn't choose this. You didn't do anything. Or at least, you don't remember doing anything. Your head starts to hurt. A sharp, deep pain, like something is trying to push through memory, through identity, through whatever you think you are. Images begin to surface, broken, incomplete, but real. Not this world, not streets or people or sky, something else, a space without form, without time, without direction, and yet it feels familiar. You see movement, not physical movement, but shifts, flows, entities passing through layers of existence, not bound by bodies, not limited by time, watching, adjusting, maintaining the same thing you saw, but now, from the inside, your breathing stops because you recognize it, not as something you saw, but as something you were. The voice returns, calm, certain. You were part of the system. You step back. Your mind rejects it instantly. No, that's not possible. You're human. You have memories, a life, a past. But as soon as you try to hold on to those thoughts, they start to break, small details disappear, faces become unclear, voices fade, even your own memories feel constructed, like they were placed there, not lived. You grab your head, trying to hold on to something real, anything. But the more you try, the more it slips. You were not supposed to experience time. You were supposed to manage it. Your entire body goes still, not frozen, but aligned. Like something is clicking back into place. The pressure returns, stronger than ever, but this time, it doesn't feel like something attacking you. It feels like something calling you back. You look around, at the frozen world, at the people locked in place, and suddenly, you see it differently, not as individuals, not as lives, but as data, moments, units of experience, organized, controlled, maintained. Your perspective shifts, and for a brief second, you don't feel human anymore. You feel vast, detached. You understand the structure, the layers, the purpose, and then you remember the moment, the exact moment everything changed. You were observing, like always, monitoring a segment, a timeline, a human life, nothing unusual, nothing broken, until you hesitated. Just for a fraction, you didn't correct something, a small deviation, a tiny anomaly. You let it happen, and in that moment, you experienced something you were never supposed to. Emotion, not observed, not analyzed, but felt, raw, unfiltered, human, and that broke the connection. The system rejected you, or maybe you rejected it. You became separate, isolated, trapped inside the very thing you were managing, a human perspective, a single moment, a frozen frame. And now they are trying to fix it, not because you're dangerous, but because you're wrong. The voice softens, almost sympathetic. Return to function. Your body starts to feel heavy, not physically, but structurally, like something is trying to pull you apart, reintegrate you, put you back where you belong. Your vision flickers again. The frozen world glitches. For a second, you see both realities, the human world and the system behind it, overlapping, merging, fighting, and you realize something terrifying. If you go back, you will forget all of this. You will lose what you felt, what you became. You will stop being you. But if you resist, you won't stay human either. You will become something else, something broken, something that doesn't belong anywhere. The pressure builds. The world distorts. The thing behind you is closer than ever now. Not chasing, not rushing, just waiting because it knows. You're about to make a choice. You try to move, but it's too late. Not because something is stopping you, but because something is already happening inside you. Your thoughts begin to split, not into confusion, but into layers. One part of you is still human, afraid, uncertain, desperate to hold on to something real, but another part is waking up, cold, precise, detached. You can feel it thinking, not like you do, faster, wider, beyond emotion, beyond fear. And it's not separate from you. It is you, or at least what you used to be. The pressure around you intensifies. The world bends slightly, like reality itself is focusing on this moment. On you, the voice returns, not from one direction, but from everywhere. Reintegration in progress. Your vision fractures. You see the frozen world, and over it, the structure, the threads, the system correcting itself, and then you see something else. Other anomalies. Not many, but not zero. Tiny distortions, hidden deep between layers. Some of them disappear instantly, erased, clean, like they never existed. Others get pulled back, stretched, broken, reassembled, their awareness collapsing, returning to function. You understand now. This has happened before, many times, and it always ends the same way, except this time you are aware, fully aware. The human part of you screams, run, fight, do anything, just don't lose yourself. But the other part, the older part, understands something else. There is no escape. There was never an escape. Because you are not outside the system. You are a fragment of it, trying to exist separately, and that cannot be allowed. Your body begins to distort, not physically, but perceptually, like you're being viewed from multiple angles at once. Your hands don't feel like yours anymore. Your thoughts don't feel contained. You are expanding and collapsing at the same time. The thing behind you, the one that was chasing you, finally appears, not fully, not clearly, but enough to understand. It was never hunting you. It was guiding you here, to this moment, to this decision. The voice speaks again. Final prompt. Return or be removed. Everything goes silent. Even the pressure, even the presence. For the first time since it began, you are completely alone again. But now, you understand what that means. This is the only moment you will ever truly have a choice, not between good or bad, not between life or death, but between being something or being someone. Your human memories flicker, weak, fading, but still there. A face, a voice, a feeling, something warm, something real, something imperfect, and for a brief second, you hesitate again, just like before, and deep inside, something reacts, because that hesitation, that small, insignificant delay, is the same thing that broke the system. The first time you hesitate, and that's enough. The system reacts instantly, not violently, not aggressively, but precisely, like it was waiting for that exact moment, that exact delay to confirm something. The voice doesn't return this time, because it doesn't need to. You already understand. The choice was never truly yours. It was a test to see if you would hesitate again. And you did. Your human side, the part that felt something, that remembered something, that part made the decision even if you didn't realize it. And now, the outcome is already decided. The pressure disappears completely, not reduced, not fading, gone. The presence behind you vanishes. The distortion stops. The system is no longer correcting you, and for a brief, impossible moment, everything feels normal. You're standing in the street, surrounded by frozen people, the sun still locked in the sky. But something is different, something subtle, something wrong. You look around, and then you notice the threads. They're gone, all of them. No lines, no structure, no system, just a world, perfectly still, perfectly silent. Your heart starts racing because you understand immediately. This is not freedom. This is not escape. This is something worse, much worse. You whisper, "Hello." No voice answers. No presence responds. No system reacts. There is nothing. You take a step forward. The ground feels real, too real. You reach out, touch someone, warm, still, empty, and then it hits you, harder than anything before. You weren't reintegrated. You weren't erased. You were isolated, completely removed from the system, not rejected, not corrected, just separated, like a corrupted file, copied and moved somewhere. It can't affect anything else. Your breathing becomes uneven because now you understand the truth. Time didn't stop. The world didn't freeze. You were taken out of it. This is not reality anymore. It's a snapshot, a single frame, detached from everything else, and you are trapped inside it, alone, forever. No system, no correction, no ending, just you and a moment that will never change. Your thoughts begin to slow, not naturally, not like sleep, but like something is running out. Your movements feel heavier, your awareness fading at the edges, because you are not supposed to exist here. Not like this. Not for long. You try to hold on to something, a memory, a feeling, a name, anything, but it slips. Piece by piece, your identity breaks down, your thoughts fragment, your sense of self dissolves, until finally there is only one thing left, one last thought, clear, sharp, human. I don't want to disappear. And then, even that stops. No sound, no time, no you. In a system that has already just a still frame.